ancient time, 2,500 or 2,600 years ago, the name was also Kushinagar, and now it's called Kushinagar. So Buddha, so he came here. I think that time this Kushinagar is not really good, nice city, kind of maybe poor-looking city. And he reached to the Trisala trees, and Ananda, he told you now, this is the place I'm going to enter Mahaparinirvana. Ananda said, why you entering Mahaparinirvana such is really like very poverty, not good area, maybe something better place. And then Buddha said, you shouldn't say that. This is so many histories. Buddha told so many histories, so many great kings, so many great powerful kings, one after another came in the past. They all ruled here and stayed there. He really gave long history of the Kushinagar. This is the perfect place to enter Mahaparinirvana. So he told Ananda, hold my robe 4 times, lay out on the ground in between 3 sala trees. This which I think this is maybe sala trees, sal trees. And then his head is facing to the north in the lion's posture, as many of you all know. Head is facing north, and in the right shoulder is on the floor, or right side is on the ground, left up, and then extend the left arm along the body, and his right palm rests on the head, and then he said these four seals of the teachings. Again he repeated that. I think many of you know. All compounded things in impermanent. Subject, all that emotions are the source of suffering. This is subject of every phenomena existing is emptiness and egolessness. And the nirvana is totally peace, or the young in the that 4 seals or 4 emblem teachings of the Buddhist. He repeated again, and then he lay down. And then again he said, all phenomena existing is impermanent. And this is my last voice that you will hear. And don't neglect, the voice of the enlightenment is very rare. You must observe that in the heart and the mind, and everybody should meditate. And then of course, many of those who are didn't reach Arhata, and they feel very upset and start crying, a lot of emotion that, but everyone is staying silent and quiet. And then Buddha entered entered such a deep state, observant state of mind. In the teaching said he completely becomes so silent, even the external breath is completely stopped, but still the inner breath is moving so beautifully, subtle, and represented to the most highest state, the most observant state of the mental consciousness. And I think in Tibet they call something Rajitsemo, the peak of the Samadhi. He went, and then that time, many Arhata thought the Buddha completely entered Mahaparinirvana. But great Arhata Mangaba said, no, still Buddha is the most highest peak of the consciousness or the observant state of mind. Still his mind is there. And they stayed for a short time, and then Buddha entered totally to the Dharmakaya state of Mahaparinirvana. And so that is supposed to be this place. And after, I think, because Buddha, they thought to do cremated immediately or soon after that, but they put so many, these kings of the, many kings and queens, they bought so many kind of like precious wood, sandalwood and all the things trying to cremate, but fire didn't catch because Kashyapa was not there. Mahakashyapa was still in the Rajagiri. So then they informed it, and Kashyapa came. And there's another one in the teaching said, Arhata, no, there's a Palden, who is meditating on the northern side of the mountain Sumeru. He also completely meditated. And the moment I think they rang the bell, there's called in the Tibet or in the Dharma, there's called the Gendi. Gendi is a long string that you put on here and they bang this. So he heard that voice, that sound is so strong. He thought, what is this? Through his meditation, then he saw Buddha is entered in Mahaparinirvana. So he came immediately to that, and then Kashyapa came. When Kashyapa arrived, he looked at Buddha's body, and that was final view of the Buddha's body. And then that moment, then self-emanated fire came and burned. Then cremated or burned. And so this is the place.